0 to 1. Notes on Startups, or How to Build the Future by Peter Thiel, with Blake Masters, is a highly regarded guide for aspiring entrepreneurs and innovators. Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal and Palantir, and an early investor in Facebook, shares his perspective on creating unique, groundbreaking businesses that dominate markets rather than competing in crowded industries. His philosophy encourages entrepreneurs to focus on innovation and to build something new, which he calls going from 0 to 1. The book draws on Thiel's experiences in Silicon Valley, offering lessons in startup success and the principles of effective entrepreneurship. Introduction. Going from 0 to 1. The central premise of 0 to 1 is that true innovation occurs when you create something new, from 0 to 1, rather than merely copying or competing with existing ideas, going from 1 to n. Thiel contrasts globalization, which focuses on replicating what works across the world, with technological progress, which introduces new solutions to old problems. For Thiel, creating value in the 21st century means avoiding competition and focusing on the frontier of unexplored possibilities. Great companies, according to Thiel, are not just slightly better versions of existing businesses but revolutionary products and services that create entirely new markets. The importance of monopolies. One of Thiel's key ideas is that monopolies are better than competition. Contrary to popular belief, Thiel argues that competition erodes profits and forces businesses into marginal improvements rather than breakthrough innovations. Monopolies, on the other hand, can focus on the long term, take risks, and make substantial profits without worrying about survival. Monopolies, according to Thiel, are built on strong foundations. They have proprietary technology, network effects, economies of scale, and strong branding. Thiel uses Google as an example, which achieved its monopoly in search due to its superior technology and scalability. By controlling a market, a monopoly has the power to shape its future, which allows for sustained innovation and growth. The secrets of success. Thiel posits that successful startups share certain characteristics that allow them to thrive. He stresses that startups should aim for monopolistic positions, but must also start with a narrow focus before expanding. One should dominate a small niche and then gradually scale up. The book emphasizes that timing is crucial for startups. Thiel speaks about the importance of being in the right place at the right time with the right product. The dot-com bubble, for example, was filled with companies that were too early or lacked a solid foundation. Startups must also focus on understanding their specific market well, aiming for precise solutions to well-defined problems. Moreover, Thiel urges entrepreneurs to look for secrets, hidden truths that others haven't realized yet. It's not enough to copy, you must explore the unknown. Thiel believes that the world still holds plenty of secrets for those willing to dig deeply. Monopoly versus competition. Thiel outlines a framework to differentiate monopolies from competitive businesses. Competitive businesses operate in crowded markets, offering similar products or services, often leading to price wars and minimal profit margins. Companies that don't innovate and stick to doing the same thing as others get trapped in this competitive rat race. In contrast, monopolies dominate their markets with unique products or services. Thiel encourages startups to aim for monopolies by developing something so innovative or superior that no competitors can touch it. Rather than compete for a slice of the pie, monopolies create entire new pies. Thiel argues that monopolies possess several key characteristics. 1. Proprietary technology. A company's proprietary technology should be at least 10 times better than its closest competitor. This sets the business apart and creates a barrier to entry. 2. Network effects. The more people use the product, the more valuable it becomes, as seen with platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn. 3. Economies of scale. Monopolies tend to have large fixed costs but low marginal costs, allowing them to scale more efficiently. 4. Branding. A powerful brand can help monopolies maintain their dominance, as people associate the brand with quality and trust. Founding a company. The startup's vision. Thiel believes that startups should begin with a bold vision but must also execute with precision. Founders should focus on big, transformative ideas rather than incremental improvements. However, bold vision doesn't mean recklessness. Entrepreneurs need to plan carefully, validate their ideas, and build a great team. Thiel places significant emphasis on the importance of the founding team. He advocates for small, tightly knit teams of highly talented individuals. The dynamics of the team and the culture it cultivates are vital to a startup's success. Thiel warns against conflicting visions among co-founders and encourages startups to be clear on roles and responsibilities from the beginning. A well-defined structure prevents chaos and helps the team align towards the same goal. For Thiel, having the right co-founder and a strong, unified vision is more critical than most entrepreneurs realize. The importance of sales and distribution. Thiel devotes a chapter to an often overlooked aspect of startups: sales and distribution. Many entrepreneurs believe that if they build a great product, people will automatically buy it. Thiel debunks this myth, explaining that sales is crucial for a business's success. There are two sides to sales: direct selling and distribution channels. Direct selling involves interacting directly with customers, while distribution channels include retailers, online platforms, and other intermediaries that help sell your product. Thiel believes founders should understand the complexities of sales and distribution, as they can make or break a startup. He also discusses the importance of scaling sales efforts as the business grows. Startups should focus first on building relationships with key customers or clients, and then expand their reach over time. Word of mouth, viral marketing, and network effects can all help drive growth, but the startup must have a solid distribution plan in place. The role of technology and innovation. Technology, for Thiel, is the driver of innovation and economic growth. He encourages entrepreneurs to create technology that solves real problems and adds value to society. However, not all technological advances are equal. Thiel distinguishes between horizontal progress, copying and scaling existing technology, and vertical progress, creating entirely new things. True innovation, according to Thiel, comes from vertical progress. Startups should aim to create breakthroughs that are unique and game-changing. Whether it's a technological advancement or a new business model, the goal is to bring something to the world that did not exist before. Thiel is critical of the tech industry's tendency to glorify disruption for disruption's sake. He argues that it is more important to build enduring businesses than to focus on disrupting markets. He emphasizes that technological progress is the key to long-term business success, but only if it is pursued in a sustainable and meaningful way. The last mover advantage. Thiel challenges the notion that being the first mover in a market is essential for success. Instead, he introduces the concept of the last mover advantage. The idea is that the company that establishes long-term dominance in a market is the one that reaps the biggest rewards, not necessarily the one that enters it first. Being the last mover means creating something so unique and defensible that no one else can replicate it easily. This creates lasting value and market dominance. Thiel advises entrepreneurs to focus on building a durable business with long-term potential rather than trying to be the first to market at any cost. Thiel's law. A startup's foundation is crucial. Thiel believes that the early decisions in a startup are critical and often irreversible. One of his rules, known as Thiel's law, is that a startup's foundation is the most important part of the business. Bad early decisions can be fatal, and it's difficult to recover from poor choices made during the founding stage. This includes decisions about co-founders, business models, equity distribution, and initial hires. Thiel advises entrepreneurs to take their time and make thoughtful, well-reasoned decisions from the start. Conclusion: building the future. In the final chapters of 0 to 1, Thiel reiterates that startups are the best way to create new things and drive progress. He urges entrepreneurs to think big, aim for monopolies, and focus on long-term innovation rather than short-term competition. His overarching message is one of optimism and ambition. The future is full of opportunities for those willing to explore uncharted territory and create something truly unique. For Thiel, the path to success involves thinking differently, taking calculated risks, and aiming for long-lasting market domination. Successful entrepreneurs don't just copy existing ideas, they create new ones, moving from 0 to 1 in a world of infinite possibilities.